soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. Down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight. Out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. This guy's sitting near the bottom of the league thanks to this 1-4 start. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you on the call. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out-handed Falcons for their first possession. They're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season. Make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Center receiver
7.
left. On second down, Robinson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. First and 10 now from the 46.
9 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 46
Play
yard
fake,
line.
Penix. Bucket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 16 at the 40-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And downfield, and he finds London. He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
And the Falcons first down.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
First down.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5.
It's out on a bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. From the 14 after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. On a chance to take the lead here. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Painter. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
It's cut for 2, and it's going to be an 8-0 lead.
the score.
It's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
17 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Has one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Cook. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Allen wants to push the pace.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Go to him again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. He does get to him. He's brought down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
So
A tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Receiver in motion, going left. Third down, it's Penix. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
43. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Penix here from the gun. Over inside, caught by Mooney. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Penix on 3rd down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punch. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And with that two-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. And they're going to spike this one. Wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a two-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ty Johnson out of return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for two.
The Bills are
Allen looking to throw this. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Falcons, first down.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third and a lone yard coming up. Penix on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. And he's brought down at the line.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Penix lost it, but it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors.
It's fourth down.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bills take over.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Wait, what's this? They fake the spike. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You can't cover much better than that. Really well covered Kate in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. He just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety.
Tyler Bass to kick
Out
off
now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the give, here's Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Penix on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. Again to Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
The tackle made.
Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
Third
and
and long.
7.
They're going to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Looked like we had an injury on that play and some worried faces out there. Yeah, it's quarterback Michael Penix Jr. who's in need of the attention. Medical staff out to take a look. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. They connect on the deep shot. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Here comes a screen. Algier. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when you go back and watch that play on tape.
And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Cousins
line.
on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another.
First down throw for Cousins. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Second and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And he takes the spike. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long.
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. Forces one through double coverage, out, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates into picking off. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Well, left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long now. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. Well done here, it's a touchdown. The Browns get it done on the road as they come away with the victory. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Calvin Ridley. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 54 yards for the score. The Titans are able to come away with the road win. One more to tell you about, the Broncos and Jets. This one took place in London. And this is Garrett Wilson. And this is a touchdown. The Jets come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.